Okay, so ang didiscuss natin ngayon ay kung paano mag-simplify ng rational algebraic expression. Okay? Now, let's have for example, let's say number 1 ay 25 x cubed y squared over, let's say, 10x squared y. Ito ay example ng rational algebraic expression kasi naka-express siya in fraction form at ang kanyang denominator is not equal to 0. No? Now, how to simplify this? Ganito. Isip tayo ng factors ng 25 na may kaparehas ng factors ng 10. Yan ay 5 times 5. Diba? 5 times 5 is 25. Bakit pinili ko yung 5 times 5? Kasi yung factors ng 10 na may kaparehas na factors ng 25 ay 5 times 2. Kung mapapansin mo, parehas silang may 5 na factor. Okay? So, hindi ko ginamit yung 10 times 1 tsaka 25 times 1 kasi walang common factor maliban sa 1. Okay? Now, simplify natin or expand natin yung x cubed. That is equal to x times x times x. Ganin din yung y squared, that is y times y. Now, the same step ng gagawin sa denominator, that is x times x times y. Cancel out yung common factor. Ano ba yung common factor natin? That is 5. Cancel out natin yan. So, hindi pwedeng i-cancel out mo itong parehas na 5 na nasa taas or parehas na number na nasa baba. Bawal yon. So, it can be isang factor dito sa taas, isang factor dito sa baba. Isang pair lang. Hindi rin pwedeng tatlo ang i-cancel mo. No, hindi po pwede yon. Now, cancel out natin yung x. Cancel out natin yung isa pang x. So, since wala ng x sa baba, wala na tayong i-cancel na x. Cancel out yung y. That's it. Sulat natin yung mga natira. That's 5. Then we have x. Then we have y. Ano naman ang natira sa baba? That's 2. Okay. So this is now our simplified form. This is our simplified form of number 1 example. Okay? Or, para mas madali, you simply subtract the exponents. I-apply natin yung quotient rule. Diba meron kang 3 dito? Minus mo yan sa exponent ng nasa baba. So, 3 minus 2, that's 1. Kaya ang exponent dito ng x ay 1. No, hindi lang natin nakikita, pero there is 1 there. Ganon din yung y. 2 minus 1, may 1 kasi yan. That's 1. Kaya, y na lang yung ating variables. Kahit hindi na natin i-expand yung ating mga variables para mas mabilis. No? Now, let's have another one. Let's say 16a cubed b cubed over 18a to the 4th power b. So, isip naman tayo ng factors ng 16 na may kaparehas ng factors ng 18. That's 2 times 8. Hindi ba? Okay, ganun din yung sa 18. Gamitin natin ay 9 times 2. Kasi parehas silang may factor na 2. Okay. Now, para mas mabilis itong ating mga variables, we simply subtract the exponents. So, since mas malaki itong exponent ng nasa denominator, ito ang uunahin natin. 4 minus 3, that is 1. Okay? So, or simply a. Since mas malaki itong nasa baba na exponent, sa baba natin ilalagay yung a. No? Yan. Ganon din yung b. So, we have b cubed. Then we have over b, so 3 minus 1, that's 2. So b squared, since mas malaki ang exponent ng numerator, sa taas natin siya ilalagay sa ating numerator. Okay? So we simply write b squared. Now, cancel out natin yung common factor. That is 2. So, cancel natin yung 2. Ano pang ika-cancel natin? Wala na. So, sulat natin 8b squared, sorry, to delete this, over, anong natira sa baba? That's 9a. That's it. Ito na ngayon yung ating simplified form ng ating rational algebraic expression. Okay? Now, let's have another one. Let's say number 3. We have 30x cubed y squared over 20x cubed. So, isip tayo ng factors ng 30 na may kapares ng factors ng 20. So, pwede dito 5 times 6. Di ba? Sa baba naman, sa ating denominator, that's 5 times 4. Okay? Then, subtract the exponent. Kung mapapansin nyo, the same ng exponent ito. So, therefore, cancel out na natin agad yung x. Since walang y sa baba, just simply copy y squared on our numerator. Then, cancel out yung ating common factor na 5. So, we write now 6y squared over 4. Pero kung mapapansin mo, yung 6 and 4, meron pa yung common factor. No? So, 6 is 3 times 2. Copy y squared. Then, yung 4 naman is 2 times 2. So, cancel out natin yung common factor na 2. So, pwedeng ito, cancel natin, o pwedeng ito. No? So, cancel natin yan. So, ang natira na lang ay 3y squared over 2. So, this is now our simplified form. Okay? Now, pwede rin, dito pa lang sa umpisa, no, dito ka pa lang, ang gamitin mo ng factors ay let's say 3 times 10, diba? 3 times 10. That is also 30. Then, y squared. Sa 20 naman, ang gamitin natin ay 2 times 10. So, mabilis na lang. Cancel out yung 10. Then, we write 3y squared over 2. So, this is the same, no? Dun sa ating unang answer. So, tingnan mo siya. Okay lang din naman kung ang ginamit mo itong 5 and 6, 5 and 4. Basta, isimplify nyo pa yung iyong sagot. Kung sa tingin nyo, pwede pang isimplify, simplify it. Okay? Now, let's have another example. Let's say we have, let's number 4. Let's have 5x minus 10 over x squared minus 4. Okay, now, pagka ang ginawa mo dito, halimbawa, kinancel mo agad yung x, no? Or minus mo agad yung exponent ng x, mali yun. Okay? Kapag meron ka ng plus or minus, hindi ka basta-basta magka-cancel out. Kailangan natin dito ng factoring methods. Okay? So, we need to factor yung numerator at saka yung ating denominator. Okay, now, pag nag-factor kayo ng polynomial, ang una mong tatanungin, pwede ba ito sa common monomial factor? Pag pwede, i-factor mo using common monomial. Pag hindi, gumamit ka ng ibang factoring methods na diniscuss natin nung nakaraan. No? So, pwede ba ito yung ating numerator na 5x minus 10? Pwede ba ito sa common monomial factor? Ano ang GCF niyan? That's 5. So, ilalabas natin ngayon yung 5. Okay? 5x divided by 5, x na lang. Copy minus. 10 divided by 5, that's 2. Okay. Now, yung ating denominator, pwede ba yan sa common monomial factor? Walang common factor dyan, walang GCF, so hindi po pwede. This is x squared, this is 4. Parang difference of 2 squares yan, di ba? So we have two quantities. Ano square root ng x squared? X. Okay, naalala, pag difference of 2 squares, kailangan magkaiba ng sign. Ano yung square root ng 4? That is 2. Ngayon, dito tayo ngayon mag-cancel out. Itong x minus 2, cancel natin yan. Hindi pwede itong x plus 2 kasi minus yan. Itong x minus 2, no? Hindi pwedeng ang canceling dito, ito, tapos 2. Bawal. Kailangan buo yan, x minus 2. Okay? So, right now, ano na lang natira sa numerator? That's 5. Then, we can get rid of parentheses. So, x plus 2 na lang since wala naman siyang ibang kasamang expression. So, this is now the simplified form of number 4. Okay? Now, let's have number 5. Let's say x squared plus 7x plus 10 over, let's say, 5x plus 25. Okay. So, sabi ko kanina, pag hindi po pwedeng i-cancel out mo agad, no? Cancel mo tong x, bawal. Kasi meron kang plus. Okay? So, factor natin yung ating numerator. Pwede ba yan sa common monomial factor? Hindi po pwede kasi wala tayong GCF. So, we try general trinomial. Okay? So, factors ng x squared, that's x. Ano yung factors ng 10 na pag ipa-plus 7? That's 5, tsaka 2. Diba? 5 times 2 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay. Now, yung ating denominator, pwede ba yan sa common monomial factor? Pwede. What is the GCF? That's 5. Yan. So, 5x divided by 5, that's x. Copy plus 25 divided by 5. That's 5. Okay? Oh, hindi mo pwedeng i-cancel out itong 5. 5, hindi. Kailangan buo itong x plus 5. So, cancel mo itong x plus 5, tsaka itong x plus 5. So, ano na lang natira sa taas? X plus 2. Get rid of parentheses, then copy 5. So, ito na ngayon yung ating simplified form.